Okay, hi, good day everyone. So today we'll be doing CSEC Math, Paper 1, and we're going to be doing Section 6 in the Math syllabus, which is Algebra. We're going to be doing 2024 to 2017. This video may be split into two parts. We'll see how that goes. Alright, the first one we're going to be doing is January 2024. This is Paper 1. Alright, Paper 1, Section 6, number 21 to 26. So let's start. They said Megan normally saves X each month, but in August she saves 4 less. So when they say 4 less, that means we're subtracting 4, right? Then twice her usual amount, right? If we know when they say twice her usual amount, how much is her usual amount? X. Twice means 2. Let's just put this in black. It means 2x. So basically this would be 2x minus 4. Alright, so this is C is your answer for this question. Let's read number 22. If m asterisk n is this is binary operations, then 5 asterisk open bracket 5 asterisk 2 is equal to, now if we know anything, we always do brackets first. So if we compare 5 asterisk 2 and m asterisk n, we can see that m is equals to 5 and n is equals to 2. Right, so that means it will be the square root of 5 squared minus 2 squared. That is 25 minus 4, which is the square root of what is 25 minus 4? 21. Right? Then we will have, so here is going to be the square root of 21. So if we're going to do the second part, it's going to be 5 asterisk the square root of 21. Right? That means we know the first value, m is equals to 5, and n in this case would be the square root of 21. Right, so that would be m asterisk n would be the square root of 5 squared minus, a mistake, this is actually 5 cubed. Right, so looking over, this is supposed to be cubed, so this will change. So let's change up this whole entire question. That's why this question is way too hard to be a multiple choice. So this would have been 5 cubed minus 2 squared, which is 125, because 5 cubed is 5, right? 5 is 25, 25 by 5 is 125. That is 125 minus 4, which would be 121. Square root of 121 is 11. So now, please note that this here would be 11. So it's 5 asterisk 11. We know the first one, m, is 5, and the second value in that binary operation is n, which is 11. So it is going to be the square root of 5 cubed minus 11 squared. Alright, so 5 cubed again is equal to 125 minus 121, right, which is equal to the square root of 4, which is 2. So my answer for this is B. Square root the square root of 4, which is 2. Right. Number 23 refers to the following diagram of a trapezium. The trapezium with height h has an area of x squared centimeters. Alright. The height of the trapezium is expressed in terms of x. So, as I was saying, right, the area of a trapezium is a half the sum of your parallel side times your perpendicular height. Sum of your parallel sides is x minus 4 and 2, and your perpendicular height is h. So we want to know is h, and then they told you the area is x squared. So basically you're going to make this h the subject. So anytime we have a half, to get rid of that half or divide by 2, what you would do is simply multiply by 2. So you're going to have 2x squared. A half by 2 is 1, right? Is equal to h by x minus 2. Okay, we got rid of that half. Remember, this is dividing. This entire thing is being divided by 2 or multiplied by half. Alright, so now we want to make h the subject. So you carry across this. So h would be 2x squared all over x minus 2. Right, which is a. So your answer for this is a. Right, and that's how you do this question. Let's go to the next one. They told you for number 24 to just solve, right? This would be 3 minus x plus 2. Remember, we're multiplying negative by each term, so I'm negative by a positive, x is minus x, and negative by negative 2 is a positive 2. So now group like terms, you're going to have 3 plus 2 minus x is equals to 5 minus x. So the answer for this is C. Right, let's look at number 25. Now this is laws of indices. Right, if you know anything about your laws of indices, when my bases are the same, that's 5, right, and I am multiplying, I simply add my powers. So this would be 5 to the power of n plus 1, and you add in n plus 2. So this would be 5 by 2n plus 3. So that would be B, right? If you're confused on how I got at n plus 1 plus n plus 2, alright, this is n plus 1 plus 2. That's how I got 2n plus 3. Again, this is my laws of indices. If a to the power of b multiplied by a to the power of c, this is a to the power of b plus c. When my bases are the same, I simply add my powers. Alright, so that is the answer for 25. Let's do 26. We want to know 5 open bracket y minus 2 is equal to 3 open bracket y plus 4. Then y is, basically we're making y the subject, right? So let's open all the brackets. I'm going into the law of distribution. We multiply 5 by each term in the bracket, and this one we multiply 3 by each term in the bracket, right? So it will be 5 at y minus 10 is equals to 3y plus 12. You want to make y the subject, so put all the y's on one side and put all the other numbers on the side. So you bring across plus 10 and you carry across 3. That is 5y minus 3y is equals to 12 plus 10. That's 2y is equals to 22. So y is equals to 22 divided by 2. So y is equals to 11. So my answer would be D for this question. And that is for January 2024. Let's go and do May, June 2023, paper 1, number 21 to 26. Again, this is algebra I'm doing, so it's section 6. So they say 7 times product means to multiply the product of two numbers, a and b. So 7 times a multiplied by b is written as, well, this will be 7ab, right? So that was a. Then they say what this is equals to 1 over 2x plus 1 over 3x. If we know our fractions, right, we know that we have to find the LCM or LCD of 2x and 3x, which is 6x, right? 2x going to 6x 3 times, and 3x going to 6x 2 times. So it's going to be 3 plus 2, which is equals to 5 over 6x. So that is B is your answer. Number 23 says, what is the value of x squared minus 3y over xy if x is equals to 4 and y is equals to 2? So it is x squared minus 3y all over x by y, which would be 4 squared minus 3 by y, which is 2, all over 4 by 2. That is 4 4s are 16 minus 12. 3 2s are 6, not 12. Minus 6. Right, all over 4 2s are 8. That is 10 over 8. And if you look at this, these are mixed numbers, so this would be reduced to, you divide this top part by 2 and this part by 2, that would be 5 over 4, right? This is supposed to be a plus, guys. That's probably how it is. So it's supposed to be a plus here, so this is plus, this is plus, okay? So it's supposed to be 16 plus 6 divided by 8. 16 plus 6, 6 and 16 is equals to 6 and 6 is 12, 1 and 1 is 2, 22 over 8, right? Divide this by 2, divide this by 2, so you're going to get 11 over 4, 4.11 2 times, 4 2s are 8, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the answer for this would be D. So again, this is supposed to be addition, right? Right, okay, number 24. Number 24 says if 5 by x minus 1 is equals to 35, then x is equals to, so 5 open bracket by 2x minus 1 is 10x minus 5, and all of this is equals to 35. Carry across this is 10x is equals to 35 plus 5, so that's 10x is equals to 40. Immediately you can see that the answer is 4 because 10 by 4 is 40. Just to show the working, 40 divided by 10, so x is equals to 4. So D is your answer for this question here. Right, let's look at number 25. Right, John has x marbles, so let's write that down. John is equals to x marbles. Max has twice as many as John, so Max would be 2 times x, which equals to 2x. John gives Max gives John's 5 as his marbles. How many marbles does John have now? So this would be John will now be equal to x plus 5 because he's gaining 5 more marbles from so John is gaining 5 more marbles from Max, so the answer would be B. Right, this is a next binary operation. They told you 3 asterisk 6 is equals to 12 and 2 asterisk 5 is equals to 9, right? Therefore A asterisk B is equal to, so what I would do, I would use these answers that I have here to figure out. So that means A is equal, so the first value is 3 and B is equals to 6. Let's see which one, when we put it in, are we going to get 12? So for the first one, it is 4 open bracket 6 minus 3, which is in fact 4 by 3 is 12. So it does work for the first one. Let's check to see if it works for this one. That is A is equal to 2, B is equals to 5. So it'll be 4 open bracket by B, which is 5 minus 2, which is 4 by 5 minus 2 is 2, 4 2s are 8. So it does work for the first binary operation, but it does not work for the second binary operation, so you know it is not A. So let's just erase this. Let's look at the second one. Right, for the second one, they said A squared minus B squared, that is 3 squared minus 6, that's 9, 3 3s are 9 minus 6 is equals to 3. We do not want that, we are not getting that. That does not work for the first binary operation that they give us. Then let's look at C. They said 6A minus B, that's 6 by A is 3 minus B, which is 6, 6 3s are 18, 18 minus 6 is equals to 12. So when A is equals to 3 and B is equals to 6, for this operation it works. Let's see if it will work for 2 and 5. That is 6 by A is 2 and B is 5, so it's minus 5. 6 2s are 12, 12 minus 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're getting 7, so that is not right. So we have cancelled out A, B, and C, so the most, you don't even need to work it out because we have cancelled out through process of elimination. We can see that the only viable answer for this is D. Right, which we could check out if you want. Let's see it. So if you are doing that, right, you can say A is equal, when A is 3 and B is 6, that's 2 by 3 plus 6, 2 3s are 6, 6 plus 6 is equals to 12, and then 2 by 2 plus 5, that's 4 plus 5 is equals to 9. So we are getting the same answers they get here, so the answer would be D, right, for number 26. Right, and that is the end for May, June 2023. Let's go to January 2023. The product of a number 2p over 3 and its reciprocal, meaning the opposite, that is multiplied by 3 over 2p. Right, the only one that has that here is this here, so the answer is C. Look at number 22. Number 22 says, item 22 refers to the following diagram of a rectangle. The area of the rectangle is in centimeters squared is x squared. The equation must be that may be used to find the value of x is. So first off, right, we know that area of a rectangle is equals to length times width or breadth, whichever one you want to use. Your length is equals to x minus 4, your breadth is equals to 2, so it will be 2 times x minus 4. They told you that the area is x squared, right? That is A. You can see that the answer is A here, right? X squared is equals to 2 by x minus 4. We don't really need to multiply it out. Let's read this. Athea normally saves x each month, but in June she saves 4 more than twice her usual amount. She saves 4 more. We saw a question like this, but they said it was 4 less. So if she saves x, right, and then in June she saves 4 more, right? That means 4 plus twice her usual amount. If she's saving x, it will be 2 times x, which would be 4 plus 2x, right? So that would be this right here. D is the answer, right? Let's look at number 24. Number 24 is let me just check out the question. Number 24. Right. So this is supposed to be, let's just write it down, 3 plus x over 2 is equals to 1, and they want to find the value of x. That's 3 plus x over 2 is equals to 1. Right, you'll put this over 1. So, or you know what? We want to get rid of divide by 2. So you're going to multiply this entire thing by 2. So it'll be 2 multiplied by 3 plus x over 2 multiplied by 2 is equals to 1 multiplied by 2. That's 6 plus x is equals to 2. So x would be equals to 2 minus 6. So x is equals to minus 4. The option B is negative 4. So B would be your answer for this question here. Let's look at this question here. We did a question like this, is a repeated question. So they told you it's 5n plus 1 by 5n plus 2. Laws of indices. If you know a to the power of b multiplied by a to the power of c, when my bases are the same, I simply add my powers. That's a to the power of b plus c. Right, and I'm doing the same thing here. My bases are 5, so it's 5 to the power of n plus 1 plus n plus 2. N plus 1 plus n plus 2 is n plus n plus 1 plus 2, which is 2n plus 3. 2n plus 3, so the answer would be 5 to the power of 2n plus 3, which is b. Alright, let's look at number 26. This is a binary operation. A asterisk b is equals to a squared plus b squared. Then the value of 3 asterisk 4 asterisk 2, always do brackets first, so we're going to do this bracket first. That is a is equals to 3 and b is equals to 4. That's 3 squared plus 4 squared. That is 9 plus 16 is equals to 25. Alright, so it's 25 asterisk 2, right, which would be 25 squared. Now a is equals to 25 and b is equals to 2, so it'll be 25 squared plus 2 squared, and you see that option as a, so my answer is a right here. Alright, let's look at now. We're going to be doing May, June 2022, paper 1, 21 to 26. Right, again, this would be 3x squared times 2x cubed. Right, this is laws of indices. You could say 3 times 2 times x squared times x cubed. That would be 6 multiplied by x to the power of 2 plus 3. That is 6x to the power of 5. So the answer is E for this question. Then we did a question like this. Well, let's just do it over. 5 by 2x minus 1 is equals to 35. We want to make x a subject. That's 10x minus 5 is equals to 35. You can see the answer is 4, right, which is D, but let's just work it out. 10x is equals to 35 plus 5. So 10x is equals to 40. So x would be 40 divided by 10. So x is equals to 4. So my answer for this would be 4. Let's look at this one. 23, when twice a certain number is subtracted from 7. So let's say the certain number is x, right? So 2 times x is subtracted from 7. The result is equal to, and the result is multiplied by 3. So multiplying this by 3, the answer is 33. Right, that's what they said. When twice a certain number, that would be 2x, is subtracted from 7, sorry. You need to read this carefully. It's not 2x minus 7, it's subtracted from 7. So it would be 7 minus 2x. This result here is multiplied by 3, so you're multiplying this by 3, and the answer is 33. So that is 7 3s are 21 minus 6x is equals to 33. I always want to make my x positive, so I'm going to carry this across here. So it'll be 21 is equals to 33 plus 6x. Carry across the 31. That's 21 minus 33 is equals to 6x. So 21 minus 66. Okay. 21 minus 66, sorry, 21 minus 33 is equals to 33, 2, 40, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, hold on, 33 minus 21 is, this is 1, 0, and 9, 33 minus is 12, sorry. So this will be negative 12 is equals to 6x. So x is equals to negative 12 divided by 6. So x is equals to negative 2. So the answer is B. Or what you could have done is 3 open bracket 7 minus 2x is equals to 33. You carry across this. So you have 7 minus 2x is equals to 33 divided by 3. 33 divided by 3 is 11, so 7 minus 2x is equals to 11. So now I have 7 is equals to 11 plus 2x. Again, I like to make my x's positive, right? So it will be 11. 7 minus 11 is equals to 2x. 7 minus 11 is minus 4 is equals to 2x. So x is equals to negative 2. Same answer, right? Just different working. Alright, then let's look at this question. This is a repeated question, and the answer was B, D, I believe. Alright, but let's just look at it. So when they tell you, they gave you two, given that 3 asterisk 6, this is binary operations, is equals to 12, and 2 asterisk 5 is equals to 9, right? They want to know what is 1 asterisk, A asterisk B. Right, so we know A is equals to 3 and B is equals to 6, and we know A is equals to 2 and B is equals to 5. So you would take each operation that they give you here and substitute these two values, and you have to get either 12 or 9. The only one that worked out was 2A minus B. If you put 2 by 3 plus 6, you would get 2 3s are 6, 6 plus 6 is equals to 12. And if you put 2 by 2 plus 5, you'll get 4 plus 5 is equals to 9. So it does work out. So we know that the answer would be D. Alright, let's look at number 25. Number 25 says if x is equals to negative 2, y is equals to 3, t is equals to 2, then what is x over y to the power t, which is minus 2 over 3 to the power of 2, would be minus 2 by minus 2 is 4, and 3 by 3 is 9, so it's 4 over 9, so that is B. Then they said if 3 to the power of x, 2x plus 1 is equal to 9 by 3 to the power of x, then the value of x is, okay, so first off, 3 to the power of 2x plus 1 is equals to 9 by 3 to the power of x. What you would do here, you would say 3 to the power of 2x plus 1 would be equals 9 is 3 to the power of 2 multiplied by 3 to the power of x. Right, when my bases are the same, I simply add my power, so it's 3 to the power of 2x plus 1 is equals 3 to the power of 2 plus x. So I'm going to, the bases are the same, I'm going to make my powers be equal to each other. 2x plus 1 is equals to 2 plus x. So we have 2x minus x, I carried across this here, is equals to 2 plus, no, minus 1. So we have x is equals to 1. So my answer would be C. This is confusing you. You can put the powers, this is the values of x that they give you, and you put it in and see if you're getting getting them to be equal. Right? So you can, that is the next way to do it. Let's go ahead and do January 2022, paper 1, section 6, 21 to 26. This is a question that we just now did. Alita normally saves x each month, but in June she saves 4 more than twice her usual amount. In June she saves that usual amount is 4 more than twice her usual amount. Her usual amount is x, so that's 2 times x plus 4, which is C. Right, we did this question as well, and I believe the answer was D, but let's just check it out. Or 11. Let me don't remember the letters, remember the actual answer. So they're telling you that m asterisk n is equal to the square root of m cubed. Hold on, no, this is wrong what I did. M asterisk m minus n squared. So m is equals to 5, n is equals to 2, so that would be 5 cubed minus 2 squared, which is equal to 5 cubed is 5 by 5 is 25, 25 by 5 is 125, 125 minus 2 twos are 4, which is equal to the square root of 121, which is 11. So my answer is in fact D, 11. Right, this question I think we did already, and I think the answer was, let's do it. Item 23 refers to the following diagram of a trapezium, right? So we have two sides. The trapezium has an height each, has an area of x squared, x to the power 2 cm squared. The equation that may be used to find the value of x is, so first off, we know that area of trapezium, and if you don't know the formula, guys, it is in the formula sheet that is given in an exam room, right, is equals to half the sum of the parallel sides, the two parallel sides, multiply by, I believe it is the perpendicular height, right, which is a half of 2 by plus x minus 4 multiplied by h. So it basically, this is all equals to x squared. When I work out my brackets here, let's put a square little bracket here, just so you guys could see that's x squared. We didn't make x or anything the subject, so this is x squared is equals to half. This is, the bracket would be x minus 4 plus 2 times h, which is x squared is equals to half by x minus 2 times h, right? So it is not this, it's not this, times 4, no, it is not that. So the answer would be A, right? But let's just work it out. So see, we said multiply a half by h, so x squared is equals to a half by h is h over 2 by x minus 2. So we know that the answer is A for sure. Right, let's look at 24. They said do this, so we always do brackets first. So minus by minus 2q is positive 2q minus 3q. So 2q minus 3q is equals to negative q. So the answer is C. This question is the next one that was done. Alright, the answer here was 5 to the power of 2n plus 3, but let's just do it. It's 5 to the power of n plus 1 multiplied by 5 to the power of n plus 2. Laws of indices, bases are the same, so we have bases are the same when we're multiplying, so you add the powers. That's what equals to 5 to the power of n plus 1 plus n plus 2, n and n is 2n, 1 and 2 is 3, so that is why the answer is B. This is the next question we did, but let's just do it over. 5 by y minus 2 minus 3 by y plus 4 is equals to 0. That's 5y minus 10 minus 3y minus 12 is equals to 0. So this is 5y minus 3y minus 10 minus 12 is equals to 0. So this is 2y minus 22 is equals to 0. So 2y carry across this is equals to 22. So y 22. So y would be 22 divided by 2. So y is equals to 11. So the answer here is D. Right, let's do a next one. We did this question already. I believe the answer here, no, we didn't do it. We did something similar to this. 1 over 5x plus 2 over 3x. My denominators are different, so I have to find the LCD or LCM, which is 5 3s are 15x. Right, so you multiply this by 5x going to 15x 3 times, 3x going to 15x 5 times. That's 3 plus 5 2s are 10. That would be 13 over 5x. So the answer is D. Right? Let's look at this. 7 times means multiply the product of two numbers, which the product of two numbers is a multiplied by b is 7ab, so the answer would be a. Right, let's look at number 23. What is the value of this if 4? So we did something like this and the answer was 2 3/4, but let's look at it. They said it would be 4 squared plus 3 by 2 all over 4 multiplied by 2. Alright, so that's 16 plus 6 all over 8. This is equal to 22 over 8, which is, both of them is divisible by 2, so you divide by 2 on the numerator and the denominator, so you get 11 over 4. 4 could go into 11 2 times, remainder 3 over 4, so the answer is that. Right, we did this question already several times. The answer was 4, but let's just check it out. 5 by 2x minus 1 is equals to 35, so that's 10x minus 5 is equals to 35, so 10x is equals to 35 plus 5, 10x is equals to 40, x would be 40 divided by 10, which is equal to 4. Right, we did something like this. How many marbles does John have now? I think it was x plus 5, but let's look at it. John has x marbles, so John is equals to x. Max has twice as many marbles as John, so Max is equals to 2 times x, which is 2x. Max gives John's 5, so if he's given 5, then John would be x plus 5. He's gaining 5 more, so that is why it's x plus 5. This one, they said a is equals to 3 and ab is equals to 6, then a squared plus b squared is equal to. So if a is equals to 3 and ab is equals to 6, therefore it's 3b is equals to 6, so b is equals to 6 divided by 3, so b is equals to 2. So if a is 3 and b is 2, that's 3 squared minus 2 squared, which is 9 minus 4, which is equals to 5. So C is my answer. Right, now let's do January 2021, paper 1, section section 6, which is Algebra 21 to 26. The product of P and its reciprocal, the product of P multiplied by a reciprocal is, right, so reciprocal means the opposite of product of P, which is, right, so I was correct when they said the product of P multiply, the opposite of multiply by P is 1 divided by P. So the answer would be C for this question. Let's look at this one. We did this one already. I believe it was A, or x squared is equals to 2 by x minus 4, but let's do it. The area of a rectangle in centimeters squared is x squared. Evaluation that may be used to find x. So we know area of rec, which is x squared, is equals to length times breadth. Length is x minus 4 by 2, so that's x squared is equals to 2 by x minus 4, which is E. Alright, let's look at this. This is the next question that we did again several times. The answer was 2x plus 4, but let's just make sure, right? Alita normally saves x each month, but in June she saved 4 more, meaning you're adding 4 to twice her usual amount, 2 times x, which is 2x, so that is why the answer is D. Alright, this one we also did. I multiply, anyway, let's do this. That's 3 plus 2 over x is equals to 1. So that would be, I would carry across, divide by x, will turn to multiply by x, so 3 plus 2 is equals to x, so x is equals to 5. So the answer is D. Or you can just take these values and put it in. 3 plus 2 over 5 is equals to, oh, okay, is equals to 1. Let's just make sure. Alright, no, this is incorrect. Let's I don't know why I was thinking. Okay, let us do this question like how it's supposed to be done. Right? So what you would do is you would say 3 plus 2 over x is equals to 1. You will multiply this entire thing by x, so you'll get 3x plus 2 is equals to x. So now you will carry so 2x or 3x minus x is equals to negative 2 because I carried across this 2. So that's 2x is equals to negative 2. So x would be equals to negative 2 divided by 2. So x is equal to negative 1. So the answer is E, not D, right? So always just check back. You see how I checked back to make sure that it was correct, and I saw that that is completely wrong, right? We can see that the answer would be E. Right, this one is something that is repeated several times. That is B, or 5 to the power of 2n plus 3 bases are the same, so I'm adding my powers. 5 to the power n plus 1 by 5 to the power of n plus 2 would be 5 to the power of n plus 1 plus n plus 2, which is 5 to the power of 2n plus 3. Right, this one is the next one which is repeated. Let's just do it to make sure. That's 5 by y minus 2 minus 3y plus 4 is equals to 5y minus 10 minus 3y minus 12 is equal, the answer is 11. 0, so that's 5y minus 3y minus 10 minus 12 is all equals to 0. So that's 2y minus 22 is equals to 0. So 2y is equals to positive 22. So y would be 22 divided by 2, which is equals to 11. So the answer for this is D. Right? Now we're going to January 2020. We have to find our LCD because our denominators are different. Oh, hold on. No, our denominators are the same. So similar to addition of fractions, when your denominator is the same, we do not add the denominators, we just add 4 plus 2, that is 6. 4 plus 2 is not 6, 4, 5, 6. 4, yes, it's 6 over 5x. So the answer is A for this one. This one here, we did this several times. We saw that the answer is 11. No, this is different. Right? We saw that M asterisk n is equal to the square root of mn minus n squared. So 5 is equals to m and n is 2 equals to n. So this would be 5 times, because m and n is multiplying, 5 2s are 10 minus 2 squared, that is 10 minus 4. This question is not supposed to be so because I am getting here the square root of 6, but that is not the question. The question is m cube minus n squared, right? Which we saw that we did this several times and the answer was 11. So let's just this is equal to the square root of, this is m cubed. That would be 5 cubed minus 2 squared, which is the square root of 125, minus 4 square root of 121, which is equals to 11. So the answer is D. Right, so this question needs to be changed. Right, number 23 says that given that 3 by x minus 1 minus 2 by x minus 1 is equals to 7, and the value of x is, so 3 by x minus 1 minus 2 by x minus 1 is equals to 7. That's 3x minus 3 minus 2x plus 1 is equals to 7. Group like terms, that's 3x minus 2x minus 3 plus 1 is equals to 7. That is x minus 2 is equals to 7. So x is equals to 7 plus 2, 7, 8, 9. So the answer is D for this one. This one we did already is minus. cube, but let's just go ahead. A minus and a minus is a plus, so you'll have plus 2q minus 3q is equals to minus q. So that's how the answer is minus q. This question we did already, did we? Yes. The answer was 2 3/4, but let's just do it. This is 4 squared plus 3 by 2 all over 4 by 2. That is 16 plus 6 all over 8, which is 22 over 8 divisible by 2. So you'll get 11 over 4, which is 2 3/4. Right? They said number 26, p over 5 is equal to 20. So what is p? P would be 20 multiplied by 5. We carry across 5, so p is equal, okay, which is d, which is 100, right? I was going to do it, but that's not the answers that they have here. And that's how you would do this question. Let's do the rest, because I don't think it's taking long for me to do it. This here is May, June 2019, paper 1, right? We have 1 over 5x plus 2 over 3x. Answer is 15x. I believe it was 13 over 15x, which is d, but let's just do it. Multiply by 3, multiply by 5. That is 3 plus 10 is how we got 13 over 15x, right? When 5 is added to a certain number, let's say the certain number is x, 5 is added to x, and the result is multiplied by 3. The final answer is 27. Right, so that's 15 plus 3x is actually, let's do it the other way. Right, you want to find the original number, making x the subject, you carry across multiply by 3, which is divide by 3. So that's 5 plus x is equals to 27 divided by 3. So 5 plus x is equals to 9. We can see 5 plus 4 is 9. We can say that, right? But let's just show x is equals to 9 minus 5, where x is equals to 4. So my answer here is A, 4, right? This is, we just now did this question here. So it's 2 3/4. This would be 4 squared plus 3 by 2 all over 4 by 2, which is 22 over 8 divisible by 2. So you get an 11 over 4, which is 2 3/4. Right? If x is an integer that satisfies the inequalities, so we always want x, so you're going to divide this entire thing by x. 4, 2x, 6, divide this entire thing by 2, that's 2x, 3. So the answer is E. If it was -2, then that would make a difference, but no, we just divide the throughout by 2, right? The sum of two positive numbers, p plus q, that's what sum mean, is equals to 32. Their difference, so p minus q is equals to 12. What is a smaller number? Okay, so this is simultaneous equations, very simple. I'm going to subtract, so I'm going to get p minus p is 0, q minus minus q is 2 plus, that's 22, 32 minus 12, that's 2q. How did I get that? Q minus minus q is q plus q, which is equals to 2q. I'm just showing you how I did it, right? 32 minus 12 is equal to 20, so q is equals to 10. Let's find out for p. That would be p plus 10 is equals to 32, so p is equals to 32 minus 10, so p is equals to 22. That is not the smaller number. We want the smaller number, which is 10, A. Alright, this one here, we did this already. This is 3x squared multiplied by 2x cubed. This is 3 multiplied by x squared multiplied by 2 multiplied by x cubed, which is 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by x squared multiplied by x cubed. 2 3 2s are 6, and x squared by x cubed, bases are the same, so you add the powers, that's x to the power of 2 plus 3, so 6 multiplied by x to the power of 5. So that is B, right? January 2019, the product of these two numbers, that's minus 2a multiplied by minus 3a, is a minus is a plus, so you're looking for any plus, so it's not a and it's not b. 2 3s are 6, so the answer would be D. Alright, it's product, so we don't even need to multiply it out. This question here, when 6 is added to a number x and the sum of these two numbers is divided by 3, the result is 4. So that is B. Alright, this is a repeated question. June, she had 4 more than twice, so that's 4 plus twice her usual amount, which is x, which is D. Alright, this one is A. We did this question, but let's just do it. 3 plus 2 over x is equals to 1. What you can do, this is an x, so you can put 3 over 1, this over 1. The LCM here is x. 1 could go into x time, so you multiply x could go into x 1 time, 1 could go into x time, so you're gonna get 3x plus 2 is equals to x. Right, you multiply the entire thing by x to get rid of this, so you get 3x plus 2 is equals to x. Right, so you go 3x minus x plus 2 is equals to 0. So you get 2x is equals to negative 2, so x will be minus 2 over 2, which is x is equals to negative 1. Right, next question, I'm not going to do this over, we did this several times. The answer is 2 3/4. Right, 4 4s are 16, 16 plus 2 by 3 is 6, that's 16 plus 6 is 22, 22 over 8 is equals to 11 over 4, 11 over 4 is 2 3/4. This one here, law of distribution says 2 minus 2 by x is minus 2x, and minus 2 by minus 4 is plus 8, so it's minus 2x plus 8, which is B. Alright, yeah, so we'll end here today for all the section 6, that is the algebra questions, number 21 to 26.